Hey, Turtle Club, good morning. It is time to play some Zelda. So, as you may as you may notice, the green screen is currently out of commission because the face cam's out of commission. I've been using a portable green screen for a while, and it's a great little deal. It's one of those things that kind of spring loads into place and twists out and everything else, and mainly because there's still a whole lot of, I guess the best way is to say it's construction going on behind me in the office area where I'm streaming at. And so there's a whole lot of stuff back there that just really don't want to be on Facecam with. The straps for the green screen, the Velcro on it gave away. Hey, Slacky Moo, welcome. So yeah, I'm going to be working on fixing that sometime this week and getting a solution in place. Ideally, the reason why I'm using the portable green screen will be fixed before the end of this week, but you never know. But yeah, let's get right to this. Super excited to kind of come in here and just go wreck some stuff in the boss room, because that's all we got left in here. I mean, we got all of the chests done. I mean, and odd. Okay, they're like, I never realized that the bird statues were like just dots. But yeah, so we got to go in here and get to there, and we'll be good. So I think that's the path we got to take. So this door, and here we go. So just a reminder, Turtle Club, this week I do have to change my sleeping arrangements. And that actually is going to basically be starting today. Hey, Shadow Wolf, how's it going? How's it going? All right. So yeah, there's there's some things going on. I'm actually getting to do some cool stuff with where I work. But in case those that are joining today did not hear the news, part of that means that I have to walk like a day walker. And unfortunately, that does mean that I'm going to have to adjust my sleeping schedule. And normally I'm given ample amount of time for that, and I'm able to kind of settle into that sort of type of sleeping schedule. But this time, the situation is such a short notice that I'm not going to be given that capability. I think if I just go through here, I'll be alright. So that means that I'm going to have to be creative with how I try to adjust my sleep schedule. So normally, like on Saturdays, I stream as late as possible because we do a buffet stream, and they're able to go pretty good and long. And then I think that's the room that we need to go through and then go out. Yeah, so we just dig through here. And that's, I would love to be able to do that, but instead of, ending the stream at like, say, 9:30, 9:40, then winding down and going to bed sometime like 11, I really need to be getting to bed as close to as before 10 a.m. as possible, because I'm going to have to take a nap and then wake up a little early to kind of get my body ready to sort of be on the downward slope. And it's to say it's a mess would be an understatement. Yeah, that's the unfortunate part. Alright, so another one of these. I don't know if it's best to scattershot that, or oh, I'm being shot at. Well, now. All right, before we go in this door, if we get racked, if that death count goes from 3 to 4, then we'll definitely have to make sure that we restore ourselves here. Now this is alright, so Interesting. Ah. That looked like it was going to be a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be. Alright. So, from what we've been able to figure out here with this game, and my ability to play or lack thereof, as long as I don't have to, like, slash at certain angles, I do okay. Okay, it's a bald guy. Oh no. It's just Girahim. From the back he looked bald. This is the Switch version. It's the HD remake. I hate motion control slacky, so I really I avoided it on the Wii. I just, that's on the Wii U. That's just the way it is. But I'm using the Pro Controller, and it's actually pretty fun. It's actually pretty fun. Old drawings. Okay. A second gate of time. Has his heart filled with rainbows. Okay. This is like the villain is your best friend kind of speech, right? I know I can be honest with you. I got a little sulky. Pretty interesting story here. With Girahim being able to teleport like that, I don't suspect I should be able to beat him. Like, he should just be able to outright end my life. Like, wow. Strike a deal. Okay, this is very sus. Okay, no, no, no. Okay. You know, so if Girahim was a little less, like, creepy and odd, he would probably be the most frightening villain in all of Zelda. Like, legitimately. Alright, Fee, let's get this out of the way. Tell me all the useless stuff that you can tell me. Tell me more, Fee. Okay. So he dodges really, really well. Huh. Does he care about bombs at all? Alright, so I can deflect back to him. Alright, so sword parry is definitely not the problem here. Using some of these Breath of the Wild skills we haven't dusted off in a while, right? So we know we can't stab the guy. We know we can't really parry to him. I, for some reason, think that... Oh, maybe that's it. Okay. Alright, I think I got it. I think I got it. Well... So I think it has something to do with the position that this guy's little satellites are in. So... Oh! 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 Hold the phone. Alright. Oh, that was rude. That was really rude. I'm sorry. Dude. Alright. Hold the phone. Also, okay, I do have a fairy. So I was thinking maybe we have to catch these things. That's not it though. So... Huh. Oh, what? Okay. So we definitely got him to a different form, though? So where do we really get any kind of advantage out of this? Now, is he vulnerable maybe when he snaps his fingers? Would you please be some help? I'm still puzzling through it, slacking me, but I'm just about to where I would definitely take a hint, maybe. So bombs aren't doing good. We know that. Maybe we can blow them back? Well, this definitely does seem to stop the bats. So... So the whip, once again, is like the most useless weapon in the whole game. Oh, the scatter shot definitely showing its true colors here too. Alright. See, I know there's something to do with the fact that I'm knocking these down. So since we're so... Whoops. Alright, so... I know we got a hit on the guy. Where are you at? There you are. So it's definitely not that, definitely not that, definitely not that. So... I feel like I was onto something with the... Oh, that did something. Alright. Oh, no, no, no. Ah. So we got to the next transition, so now it's going to be one of those stab him the way we need to stab him type things. Oh, okay. Alright, and now we have all these to deal with. We might be facing the end here, guys. Ah. Ah. Alright, we forgot to teleport means we gotta jump out of the way. Oh, that was great. Good morning, Huntress. Alright, so... I knew we weren't going to be able to survive that one. And... it's been a while since this number got changed. Long while. Do you want to continue adventuring? Yes, we want to continue adventuring. Is this game new here? Don't they know who we are? Unfortunately, we are a mag without fairies and without any of our hearts and a lot of other things that would make us a lot more braver than we are. So this is alright, so we have some hearts here that we can fix. Unlike other Legend of Zelda games, I've not really figured out the best way to try to farm fairies. So, now that we got our health up, let's go and save. So we can go to the sky, it says. Huh. We're going to give this one more go. I feel like... If I do my spin attacks a bit better, and then we have to hear a monologue again, don't we? Oh no, we don't have to hear a monologue. Yay! I don't know if this is the final boss or not. I know we're about to get to, alright, back to defensive posture for a second here. Alright. So it seems like all this is to do is to basically to annoy us while he's spawning these things. It is the final boss of this particular dungeon. Oh, that was me being really bad with everything. So as far as I can tell, see, so I have to spin around to break this. Otherwise, he'll You know what's kind of funny still, too, is this guy is clearly playing with us. You can tell it the whole entire time. Girahim is like, you know, I'm bored. I'm going to, like, be invincible. I'm going to do these things with my stuffs. And then when I'm tired of, like, holding your sword, I'm going to snap my fingers and, like, make you pay. So it seems like kind of like reflecting these was doing damage. Alright, so now we got to the 4, which is even, you know, worse than before. And I'm sure... See, I'm not sure exactly which is transitioning. If this one seems like a doozy. Yes. Hey, Alexander Morgan. How are you? It's a fight. It's definitely one of the stronger fights fighting this guy that we've had. Hey, Shadow! Welcome. Supreme Lurker in the house, guys. Got your coffee and enjoying the show? Well, I'm glad you're enjoying the show. Coffee is one of those things that I'm not a coffee drinker. Digrat is. And I've tried coffee. There are some ways I can, you know, I like it. Generally, by the time I get to liking coffee, the amount of cream and sugar it has turns it into something that's not like coffee. Like, if mine turns out to be the color of caramel, I know it's basically made right. It's got to be like almost that like that really light tan kind of color. Like Starbucks does a canned double shot vanilla, and that stuff's just amazing. I love it. I love it a lot. All right. See, I was hoping to deflect. So, these fights were so frustrating. Yes, Shadow. Like, most Zelda fights, you know, I find myself to be a pretty intelligent person for at least video games, right? I may not be great at playing video games, but generally speaking, I can figure out, you know, what should I be doing to beat this guy? What should I be, you know, what's actually working? What isn't working, and I still have no clue what my goal should be at this point. Now, I know it has something to do with these guys' little toys, and I think it may be that I have to break a certain number of them. But I couldn't swear it. But this seems to be a bit of a tactic that's just getting me nowhere but like a sore thumb, so... I do know the super strafe thing usually means I've annoyed him. Because I've seen him basically shoot his little toys right after I strafed. So I think the transition may be actually based upon the number of these that I break through my own ways. So I think it counts reflecting them, and I think it counts actually hitting with my sword. So like this right here counts as destroying 2. This counts as destroying 0. Actually, no, it's not just vertical attacks. It's, for this one, Alexandra, it's actually, the character is just that annoying. He believes he's that awesome, and so he is. That he just basically doesn't even need to block. Attack from this side, attack from that side. Try to projectile attack. It's been his hallmark the whole time throughout the game. Thankfully, for what it's worth. See, it's got to be an actual melee hit. Alright, so where are we at? We are once again realizing that we just have really bad attacks when it comes to angles, unless we're not trying to angle attack, and then it's fine. See, that was an angle attack and it actually deflected it. Okay, so maybe, oh, maybe that's what it is. Okay, here we go, here we go. I need him to be in the other pattern. I need him to be in the cross pattern like this. All right. I was too deep on that. All right, so. All right, so that. All right. I think maybe if I'm able to actually destroy all of his. I missed. So down, up, nope. So stab, stab. But I really do think I'm onto something with that. Alright. So angle slice, angle slice. Alright. I gotta be really specific with these hits. So and that was not specific. Okay. So, angle slice. That was an angle slice. Oh my gosh. But I'm pretty sure that's what it is at this point. So... Oh, hold the phone. Interesting. All right, so... So if I hit like this, and then hit like this, and then like this, and then like this. So that does absolutely nothing. Okay. So I thought I had something. But I don't. It's really annoying. I really do have to think that it's back to being this way. Because that does get a hit confirm. There's probably some other technique involving the sword that will get more hit confirms. Alright, here we go. So yeah, it's got to be hitting him to a point. Now we got the really, really crazy sword fight. Alright. Alright, so we have to be better about that. Alright. I gotta be faster at that too. Oh my gosh. Ah. Alright, so what's the... Alright, there we go. Alright, big ol' stomp. Then I missed it, because of course I missed it. Alright, big ol' stomp slash. Teleport, big ol' stomp slash. Ah, man, my inability to do these sword attacks the way they need to be done is going to be why I don't beat this guy. I don't think we have anything in our bottles, so there's nothing we can do here. Alright. So... that is... 5th death. Twice today. Alright. So what we need to do now is we need to go to the sky. We need to get some fairies, because I feel like it's a war of attrition, and he's got way more resources and skills than I've got. Thankfully, we should be able to just land right in front of it, so... I was pretty sure we were nearby the bazaar. I guess this is close to the bazaar. Alright. So we have no fairies, but... what's this one? Nope. That's stamina. Wait, what was it about hearts? An opponent a little out of your league. Hey, that sounds like what we're dealing with right now. Alright, so... prevents you from losing any hearts for a short time. Okay, yes please. Oh, wait. Okay, we don't have all the ingredients? I thought we did. Oh, wow. I completely glossed over the top ingredient. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. It's not entirely great, but... Yes. So we have an infused potion. Here's our coat check person. Sounds bad. Yeah, be the check person all the time. Yes, please. Alright, so we have another bottle. What are these, though? Cursed metal. No, life metals. I don't think we're to the point to where we need... Well, what do the life metals do again? We definitely don't need the treasure metal at this point. So let's grab a life metal. Anything that might at least let us stay alive longer. We like bombs, so we're gonna keep those. Water for the empty bottle. Let's go get us a fairy, and I think we should be okay. So now we can go... Oops, wrong button. Still the wrong button, but hey. Alright, we can... Wait, what? There we are. Alright, so... Your maximum number of hearts goes up by 1. Okay, so what's the heart metal do? I don't think there's anything inside that fight that's going to help us with the heart metal, so... So we're going to switch that over there. We're going to take this down here, grab the water bottle, put all of our bottles in the same side, because of our minor amount of OCD we have. Okay. So now I just need to know where I can get a fairy. I would think I can get one here at the shrine. And for what it's worth, I'm also going to dump this water out. And then we need to find somewhere to sit down for a second. I gotta admit, this fight is a little... beyond problematic. Okay, so no fairies, just chilling here. Oh well. Huh. Trying to think of where I might be able to find a fairy here. If anyone knows routinely in Skyward Sword where I might be able to find a fairy, or two, or yeah, just two, that would definitely be helpful at this point. Here's me a place to sit. I thought, yeah. But even then, I'm not 100% sure a full health, a couple of potions, and a fairy or two is going to be the deciding factor for this fight. Maybe there's some breakables over here. Okay, so no fairies. Alright. Anything else that's breakable over here? Just a bunch of flowers we could possibly cut. Don't think fairies come from flowers. Alright. So back to Elden Volcano, but maybe we can find some fairies at Pumpkin Landing, and it helps if I know which way Pumpkin Landing is from where I'm at. Alright, there we go. I seem to remember some there. Man, that was just a really frustrating fight. Anything on top of the pumpkin worth getting? Doesn't even look like the tippy top. Okay. Oh. Oh, we already got that though. Okay. Neat. No fairy in those. I don't think I can use my bottle inside, can I? I can, so that means that there is a possibility of there being a fairy here. Okay. But I have to get to it a different way. Alright. Do 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 do. Let's see. No fairy there. So I'm 99.9% certain at this point there's just no fairies. Okay. Hey, Colin. Morning. Goat assassin. Well, there's a grasshopper. think that's the grasshopper that they're wanting us to use for making the potion of invincibility. I would hope so. Alright. Here's just a nice little place to jump off of. And you know, I kind of feel like Fair on the Woods might have some fairies. Oh. I think I may have missed the whole... I don't want to find out what happens if I do. There we go. That's the way it should be. So, that's the Forest Temple. Thinking maybe we'll have one there. Like, and I'm meaning like all the way through the back of this dungeon. But you know, it seems like an awful long way to go for some fairies. I'm about to go backwards? Nope, this is forwards. Okay. Trying to rush through for the fairies and just not being good. There we go. And if we just go all the way this way. Of course there would be one of these things. Ah! I thought I was going to go all the way across. I really did. I was like, this was... as soon as it happened, I knew I was like, this is dumb. We shouldn't have been here. Be a little bit smarter this time. Put that one, put that one, put that one. And we probably need to clip this one too. And come all the way around. Well, just aim at it then. Alright. Interesting. I will break all of your heads. And then auto lock onto you as you die, so your buddy can attack me apparently. Okay. Seems to be okay here. You know, this is an awful lot safer than it was the first time we went through also. Like, a whole lot less enemies in here. It's really weird that they replay the exact same video and when you first come in here. Alright, so now hopefully we find some fairies here. Okay, we do, at the very least, bird fairies are good. So I'm not seeing any fairies here. There we go. A fairy. Wow. 2 fairies. Okay, even better. The trick, of course, is to catch the fairy without the fairy catching me. Oh, I was hoping that would work. Okay. Alright, so, good news is we got all the fairies we need. Interesting, I just saw something above on these things. So So now we're just gonna sort of take the beetle for a second. Just the one rupee, but hey, every rupee counts. Alright. Oh. Let's hope we can get another bird feather, but gotta be more finesseful with the with the net than that, apparently. Well, they don't want to go back. Oh well. Okay. So, is there not a bird statue in here? I thought there was. Nope. Okay. That's fine. We have acquired 2 fairies. Oh, some bombs. I'm pretty sure against this guy, the bombs aren't gonna work. Which is perfectly fine. You know, a boss that's bomb-proof is kind of apropos. Unless we're fighting the Dongo, and then it needs to be able to be hit by bombs. Alright. Go to the outside. And then to the sky we go. Alright, so back to the volcano. See what we can do. Oh. That is a very, very rich toucan right there. Excuse me. I'd like to talk to you about a Fruit Loops endorsement, if you'll just slow down. Oh, he dropped it. He's no longer holding it. What kind of rudeness is that? Oh my gosh. I've been trolled by a bird. I've been trolled by a bird. And Turtle Club, we got about another hour left on this stream. I hope, I really, really hope that it's going to take far less than an hour to defeat this guy. And I'm not going to use my my potions the first go around. I'm hoping it doesn't take that, but if it does, we want to be prepared for it. Inside the fire sanctuary. Yes, I'm so happy that that's actually a thing that we can do. Alright, let's save. Okay, so we have the power of 2 fairies, full health. Wonder if we can like dodge the daggers. That seems to be it. Look at this, guys. Like, I smack one, I smack the other, and that can actually hit him a little bit, providing he doesn't have daggers on him. So... I just don't know... Ah, no, no, no. Boy, this thing just likes to have you right in the right proper way of the gates. See, right there. Interesting. I can't tell if he's blocking with them or if he's... We definitely have gotten a lot further faster, though, doing this. Interesting. This is the part that frustrates me, because I just really don't... Other than the fact that we actually had some pretty good indication. Yeah, there we go. Oh, wow. Okay. Now we got Psycho Gear him. Alright. Alright, this is bad. But we can still... We're okay with that. We can get close enough to hit. Alright, that worked. Oh. Oh, big old counterattack. All right. Ah. So this, I can do this for. I have a feeling like if I were to actually be able to slash that guy. I think that's the better way to do that. But unfortunately, he is he, and I am me. Oh, so close. So close. Oh! Sometimes I think I just need the confidence of a safety net. You know, having full hearts and a couple potions and a fairy or 5 definitely goes a long way. What is this? What is this? I've lost track of them. Oh! Oh! Here comes the final form? Oh, the way he's, like, looking down, also. Oh, that's so creepy. Like, you can barely see his eye. Alright, next fight. Let's do this. Oh, he done RUNOFT'd. Okay. Alright. Whew. Whew. Alright. Do a little victory lap around here. And now we get to see Fee go totally crazy again. Power our sword up. Make it a little longer. We got bamboo to cut down. That is a lot of fire, Turtle Club. Wow. So just a reminder, due to scheduling change, I don't know exactly if we'll get any streams in this week, but I am going to be working on getting some uploads taken care of. And by some, I'm shooting for a number above 1. But depending upon how I feel, I just couldn't even know for certain. So, because it's all going to be based upon what I feel like after I get very little sleep at the wrong time of day. Now that's the sword. Well, Feed, did this come up with an upgrade with your memory bank so you can start telling me things about stuff that you used to remember that you don't anymore? So, Fee thinks that we're just going to rush off and save Zelda. But I like to point this out. To everybody, he always has that fun little, joke about the side questing in video games and whatnot. I get where you're coming from. World's in peril, danger, gotta save the princess, all of that. I get it. I do. But in this game, we have time travel on our side. So, we have plenty of time to complete all the side questy stuff that we need to complete. I don't know what all we need to complete still, but I do know... Actually, you know what I do think is... Where's the pumpkin patch at? Actually, no. So there is some underground holes over here, if I remember right. It's like the game didn't want to let me go there at all. Interesting. Now that we have this new ability to dig under the ground, I feel like we need to at least, check some of the places here, right? Wait. I feel very much robbed. That's the kind of hole that I was able to go underground with, and I can't here. That seems awfully rude and unfortunate. Alright, so he needs another stamina potion, possibly. I have no empty bottles. Wow. Well, because he's our friend, we'll get rid of the fairy, go buy a stamina potion, sleep. Where to next? I kind of wish this fortune teller worked like the one from Majora's Mask. Or no, not Majora's Mask. Twilight Princess. Take plenty of potions and you'll be fine. Which is kind of funny to think about, right? Because in this game we have 4 bottles, and I don't know if that's the max for this Zelda or not. But I'm used to playing other games where plenty of potions is like several hundred, and in Zelda it's always like, yeah, I'll take like 3 potions. That's all you need. Facepalm. Let's go back in and actually get us the stamina potion that we're talking about. green for Stam Jam. You know, I wonder if we give him an improved stamina potion, if that would be better than just a regular potion. And was that a... That wasn't even a fair on grasshopper we got. That was just a regular old grasshopper. I feel sad about that. Oh, we can't even infuse this one? Okay, it's... Wait a second. Hold the phone. We can infuse this one? Well now. Yes. Twilight Princess is the best Zelda game. You know, I think from a best Zelda game standpoint, there's a lot of good ones. Personally, my favorite is Ocarina of Time. But that's also one of the quintessential Zeldas that I grew up playing. I think everyone has a special Zelda game in their heart, and that's the best for that person for a lot of reasons. Maybe it's the first time you played a 3D version of Zelda. Maybe it's the Zelda you played this summer when you're at your grandparents' house. There's a lot of games in the series, and most of them are pretty good. Most of them are pretty good. I personally disliked Zelda 2. I just did not care for it. And I'm also not a huge fan of what this Philips CDI Zeldas look like. I also don't really care for the multiplayer Zeldas, mainly because I like to puzzle solve on my own. See, like what Colin's saying, the first Zelda game you play, that's always Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess are kind of... They are. Ocarina of Time, you know, first game ever on the N64 for Zelda. And Twilight Princess, first game ever on the Wii for Zelda. And actually, Twilight Princess, fun little trivia fact that I'm sure you're aware of, but it actually was on the Gamecube and the Wii at the same time. And I think that was pretty amazing how they decided to go with that. And the way that they, quote-unquote, fixed the game was they mirror imaged. So Twilight Princess in the GameCube game on Wii and Twilight Princess the Wii game were the exact same game, except for instead of going left in places, you go right in places. Which is kind of weird to think about, but it definitely made an interesting experience for those that got to play on both. Going to my bed. But yeah, I have to say that, you know, I really, really loved Breath of the Wild. Breath of the Wild, super amazing game. Majora's Mask. See, Majora's Mask, definitely a huge contender too. People really enjoyed how it was like a darker game. Oh yeah, it absolutely wouldn't happen these days, Andre. You're absolutely correct on that. Could you imagine Breath of the Wild being on Wii U? I mean, and then being changed on the Wii U, and not just, you know, like, oh, it's here, but you don't get to really play it. We're gonna sleep till night. Spending that much time on a port was just, you know, just not enough to be able to flip it and all that. And I don't know if the Wii U would have been able to handle the port if they made any huge changes to it, because as it is, the fact it is on the Wii U, it gets stressed on it, right? The frame rate on the Wii U is just bad at times. a lot of the bugs and glitches you can do in Breath of the Wild, most of them are only capable because people found out how to break them on the Wii U first. It also helps that it was, jailbroken first, right? For sure, dude. Link's Awakening on Game Boy. I played that on Game Boy. And the Oracle games, Oracle of Seasons and Oracle of Ages, I really want them to get the same treatment that Pokemon Diamond and Platinum got. But the problem with that... Oh, hey, we got some happiness stars! The problem with that is, technically, Nintendo doesn't own the rights to the Oracle games. And because they're Capcom. What I would really like to see from an Oracle Seasons and Ages standpoint is I would like to see them redone as a single title and to have a like a preamble to the game to where you start off as Link outside of the Seasons and Ages portion and do something that basically swerves you to either Seasons or Ages. But, for the time, too, especially when you had Oracle Seasons and Oracle Ages out, that's not the exit, that's the restroom. What I found really impressive is they were trying to do, like, the Pokemon thing with it, right? Is you had to buy both to be able to play both, and beat one, get the code, and then beat the other. I too. I think I would play Seasons and Ages. I absolutely would. I would replay them, as it were. And but Capcom is starting to kind of mess with like collections, and Konami's been messing with the collections. Oh my gosh! Speaking of that, I'm looking forward to the Ninja Turtles collection coming out. I completely want to play Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighters. All 3 different versions on Switch. That was one of my favorite fighting games growing up. It was that, Killer Instinct, and Street Fighter 2. Well, Street Fighter Alpha 2. A giant wallet. Okay. Huh. I'm not 100% sure this guy's really human. I think he's just really terrified of money. Oh, wow. Burnout is a real deal. I mean, it affects everybody on anything, even things that we like, not just employment, not just, outings, not just things like, when the lockdowns happened for everybody, right? That was burnout. I mean, Digrat and I used to joke that today was no longer Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday, but it was day. It was the first day, and tomorrow would be day, and the day after would be day, and it just continued that way. And, that definitely does cause some frustration. The divine power that repels evil. Interesting. Just was thinking I should read the descriptions of those. But yeah, Andrei, I'm with you on that. Twilight Princess was a fun game. I I definitely think it's, you know, I kind of go back and forth. Sometimes when I think about it, it makes it into my top 5, and other times it makes it like in spot 6 or 7. My top 3, all for what it's worth, also have kind of one of those, depending upon how I wake up. Absolutely number 1's Oracle, not Oracle, Ocarina of Time. And then after Ocarina of Time, number 2 is Breath of the Wild. And then number 3 bounces back between Wind Waker and Link to the Past. Both those games played so similarly. And the gear was very similar, the mechanics and the controls were very similar. Other than the, you know, the giant boat. I don't know why I'm chopping down grass. I'm kind of like exploring the city again, trying to see if there's anything that I'm missing. I don't think so. So, like, at this point, I kind of feel like I need to go explore, like, Faron Woods, and Lanayru, and, you know, especially now they got the new tool for digging. Trying to think. And that's fine. And not a lot of people were a fan of Breath of the Wild. Not a lot of people liked the game because they were used to other Zelda mechanics that just really weren't present in the game. It definitely took the whole entire franchise and changed it. Really changed it. Well, we're just going to go explore Faron Woods at this point. Because we're 100% playthrough, we're doing everything in the game. And yeah, I agree. The graphics on Twilight Princess do hold up. The HD remake especially. And the story's really cool. I really enjoy the story because it kind of gives us this this timeline. What's the best way to kind of... I don't think we want to go to Lake Fioria. I don't think we're going to have a lot of places to tunnel there. I think we kind of want to go here and just start exploring from there. Yeah, so the storyline was really cool. I really did enjoy that. I have to say, if we're just talking about like from a storytelling, story building perspective, Skyward Sword, the story here is pretty cool. I won't disagree with people saying that the story on this is really good. I would say, though, that from a story perspective, from a lore perspective, the two that are in the top, I think, have to be Wind Waker and Twilight Princess. I don't remember this minecart being here. Or this catapult. What the what? Where's Groose? We haven't talked to Groose in a very long time. Link to the Past? Link to the Past wasn't time travel. Not in the traditional sense. Now, the way the traveling worked from Dark Realm to Light Realm, now that got frustrating. Especially the first, at the very beginning of the game when you're just basically a bunny rabbit. That's trouble. That's what that was. I don't remember these tracks like that. I am honestly confuddled at this point. Groose is pretty cool. I have to admit, like, the story evolution for Groose was a lot better. Made me like the character a lot better. That is a very big bomb. I know. Groose did not build this. I don't know. I don't remember any of this being here. So I think because I'm coming back here and backtracking to use my new toys, I'm seeing a development problem where the developers didn't think anybody would like me would be like, oh, let's just go here and do this right now. And so Edge Climbing is good only because of the story. That's your opinion. Well, you know, Hyrule Warriors. He literally built this. It's part of the story. I don't remember it. I don't remember it. I really don't. To be fair, we started playing this back in August last year. And so I've slept a lot since the last time we played this. At this particular part. So let's go back. Over here, is there a door we can go through? There is. Hey, Groose. Yeah, see? The rail track. He just now put it there. Oh, cool. Yeah, I didn't know about that. Well, we were trying to avoid all the plot and like backtrack some things, but you know, when the plot just kind of shows up there, you sort of just roll with it. Personally, Alexandra, I hope that they call it something different than Breath of the Wild 2. I really want them to call it something different. That's fine. That's fine. I would rather a great game be delayed for a while than a terrible game be rushed. I do not want The Legend of Zelda to be Cyberpunk 2077 or No Man's Sky. Oh yeah, absolutely. I want to play it too. I want to figure out what the new mechanics are. I didn't think that they left it there entirely by accident. I just thought that I might have got ahead of myself. The Grissinator. Love it. Love it. Um, Breath of the Wild 2 looks a little too inspired by Skyward Sword. You know, it's all supposed to be an interlinked story, right? I want real dungeons in Breath of the Wild 2, but I would like there to still be shrines. Alright, my favorite part of the game. Mag Synchro learns how to fight something. Hey, Sally, how's it going? Alright, here comes the big, the bad, and the not so cuddly. The Imprisoned, Round 3. I'm doing good, Sally. Thank you for asking. Alright, so first we need to, like... Okay. We absolutely need to remember what we're doing here. So far, we are really stinking it up is what we're doing. Okay. This is not good. Yes, X. Oh, that's kind of cool. Had so much trouble with this one. The last fight I had some pretty bad problems with. Alright. Alright, come on. Run, 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 run. Is this my first time playing? Yes, Andre. This is my first time ever playing the game. I hated motion controls. That was actually one of the things that I disliked about Twilight Princess, was all the Mocon. And so, it was just such a non-pleasant experience for me that I avoided this game when it came out, with it being touted as all Mocon. Can I get to where I need to go? Come on, come on. I gotta get all the way over here. But the story's good. The story's good. And the gameplay's pretty fun. Alright, so... I wonder, can I actually do anything with the bow on these? I can. Alright. Sweet. Alright. And... swing through, swing through. I agree, Alexander, with that. The Divine Beasts were fun. They were definitely an interesting way to play differently. Oh, Splat on Link. And it definitely made things a lot more, you got that familiarity. But yeah, you didn't have to worry about it being very, it was familiar and it was comforting, but it wasn't like, oh, this is just the exact same thing I just played 3 years ago kind of thing, right? Alright, alright. That's that. So they kind of were a revolutionary concept in the Wii era. I don't disagree with that thought process, but I think the problem is there's a difference between being revolutionary because it's revolutionary and adding something to the game just because you've been told sort of that this has to do this. I don't feel like in Twilight Princess that the motion controls actually added all that much. Okay, we can't go underneath that way. We can't go that way either. Can we squeeze through this way? No, we can't. Alright. So we gotta go and paraglide, it looks like. Alright, well, that was unfortunate. Yes. That's not incorrect. You could swing your sword while running. But you can also swing your sword while running in other Zelda games. You just have to do it right. You can't move while swinging the sword. I'll grant that. Alright, Groose. You're going to have to help me out here, buddy. I am just really not too good today. Alright, stomp there. Gotta make it. I gotta make it. Oh. I feel like I should be able to swing up and hit this guy. There we go. Whoa! Not a friendly. Not a friendly. Oh, smashed. Oh, splot. Okay, come on. Oh, no. Alright. We got almost all the toes done. Ah, no. Come on. Well, I'm gonna oh, that was bad. That was okay. Alright, that was way past bad. Alright, Groose. I gotta do this now. Wait. Where'd he go? What just happened? I lost him. I completely lost him. Like, wow. Oh, wow. Too far for the arrows to hit. Okay. Is this kind of how we did this last time? All right. Okay, I see now it kind of runs me off. Alright, and Mega Slam, Mega Slam, there we go. And Groose. Right about there. Give me control my Link. This is not good. Oh no. Interesting. We got another 5 minutes left here at Turtle Club, so that's going to be long enough for us to take one more attempt at this guy. And now that we got a little bit better idea what we're dealing with, maybe things will be a little bit different here. Maybe they won't. Okay. 1 foot down. Come on, back up. One more toe left, right? Yep, okay. Oh no! Ah! Oh no, we got 2 toes left. Alright. Alright, so we need to really hook this shot up there. Unfortunate. Missing only 1 finger on that hand. So, right there's really where we're going to go with it. Take that last finger off. Well, I thought that was the right spot to go, but it's not. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's see if we can not like really scuff this up this time. We got 1 hit. Usually it's 3 in these kind of encounters, so that's what we're going for. So really have to be good about getting underneath this guy. And we're just not really good at that point. It just really isn't. I wonder, you know, here we go. What about aiming for the head? It definitely kind of helps a little bit. You know, it'd be really helpful if I could actually use Groose right at this point, maybe. That's just too much ground to cover. Oh my gosh. And I missed the stam up too. Oh my gosh, alright. So now we're going to do the wiggle thing. We missed him in the wiggle mode. Oh, this is not good. This is so not good. Left foot, right foot. Left foot, right foot. Left foot, right foot. Alright. Come on, get my stamina back. I get ahead of this guy. Alright. Druce. Stun the guy. No. Oh. I need to get. Oh, I missed every single sword slash, and I'm pretty much dead at this point, right? Well, not quite. All right, there we go. Alright, he's stunned, but I don't think it's going to be anywhere near a long enough stun for me to get to him. Alright, here it is. If I can just get over here. Oh, man. Come on, show me the death animation. That's what I want. Come on. Come on. Be gone. Be done. Be dying. Be something other than putting me into a game over screen again. Please no final forms. Please no final form. That's a different death. Much cooler animation than the last time we killed this thing. Interesting. I like how it's basically like a little hourglass symbol at this point. Alright. Well, let's see here. I know one of these little alcoves has some hearts. We definitely need some of those, but we also need to go to bed. And so that means that we are going to be calling the stream here, guys. And I don't know if there's any places to sit up in the temple. I don't know if we're about to get like quick timed again. Hopefully not. Phantom Hourglass. You know, that's actually the 3DS games. I've actually not played any of those. So Spirit Tracks, Phantom Hourglass. Unfortunately not. And they're definitely on my list of things to do sometime in my life. But Oh, there we go. That puts us up to 3, which is still in the critical stage. Hopefully I can pop in here, use the bird statue, and we'll be good, but I didn't think so. The root of the evil we face. It's destroyed at the source. Okay. Hit the gate with the Skyward Strike. Alright. Alright, well, Granny's got the right idea of how we progress here, and as does Groose. But, yeah, I've heard some really good stuff about the music for Spirit Tracks and Phantom Hourglass stuff. I know they're, if I recall correctly, they're some of the ones that Shadow really enjoyed, too. Well, Turtle Club, though, I unfortunately do have to go to bed. I'm going to have myself a good night. Slacky Moo, Shadow Wolf, Huntress, Shadow, Supreme Lurker. Thank you guys for coming in the beginning there. Alexandra Morgan, and then Colin and Andrei. Thank you for coming in as well. Sally coming in at the end. Really appreciate all that, guys. I'm going to have myself a good night. You all have yourself a good Saturday, a good morning, a good evening, a good afternoon, breakfast, lunch, dinner, whatever you're about to do, Turtle Club. Stay safe, wash your hands, and have a good one. Thanks for watching, and take care, guys.